Welcome to Correlation by Professor Charles Dorner. Please like my video and subscribe to my channel for new content. Correlation measures the link between two variables. The goal of a function is to foresee a value by converting input, x, to output f of x. A function can also predict based on the relationship between two variables. Correlation quantifies the relationship between two variables. Correlation is a measure of a mutual link between two variables, whether or not it is causal. This degree of measurement could be used to any form of data continuous and categorical. Although correlation revealed how it measured the reciprocal relationship, its presence does not provide solid proof of causality. The correlation coefficient is a statistical measure of the strength of a two-variable linear relationship. Its values might range between -1 and 1. A correlation coefficient of -1 denotes a perfect negative, or inverse, correlation, in which values in one series rise while those in the other fall, and vice versa. A coefficient of 1 indicates that there is a perfect positive correlation, or a direct relationship. A correlation coefficient of 0 indicates that no linear relationship exists. In science and finance, correlation coefficients are used to determine the degree of relationship between two variables, components, or data sets. For example, because high oil prices benefit crude producers, one may think that the connection between oil prices and prospective returns on oil stocks is substantial. When the correlation coefficient for these variables is calculated using market data, it demonstrates a moderate and inconsistent correlation over long periods of time. The following is a Python code used to create a perfect linear relationship. Here's an example of a perfect linear relationship plotted with matplotlib when two variables increase and fall simultaneously. This is referred to be a positive correlation. The number 1 represents a perfect positive correlation. For example, average pulse and calorie burgage are positively correlated. The greater the average pulse, the greater the calories burned, thus the positive correlation. The following is a Python code used to create a perfect negative linear relationship. When one variable increases while the other drops, and vice versa. They are inversely connected. For example, the hours worked before training increase, the calories burned decreases. As a result, a negative correlation. -1 indicates that there is no association. Here's an example of a zero correlation. When two variables appear to be unrelated. The value 0 represents a perfect negative correlation. For example, there is no link between duration and maximum pulse.